I'ma need my shirt back.
Hey guys, welcome back to my video. I'm glad you could make it. Make sure you follow my Instagram so you know what I will post, and we can do some lives pretty soon. I'm just glad y'all could click on this video because this is a very special video to me personally, and I want to kind of share it with y'all also with a good story time that I got from Reddit and some other sources. So if you want to go see those posts, they will be all down into the description box. And yeah, so let's get right into it. The first story is, I hate my family. I never asked to be born in this nest of snakes. Being born is not a choice, so the least we deserve is some dignity in this life. My reality was and still is way different though. I was born in a horrible family that always mistreated me. I am not a little grateful for this life they gave me. Poverty and limitations have always been part of my life. Also, my parents are narcissistic, which means they have their golden child and the scapegoat. I was the scapegoat, and I suffered the consequences until today. I really don't understand abortion. Abortion is legal in this country since 1974. Why didn't someone tell my parents that? So here I am, poor, hopeless, and unhappy. This is what life's given me. Being grateful for life? My life? Don't think so. When I read this a couple of times, I try to put myself in the position of this person's shoes. And to be honest, none of us can ever do that because we're not that other person who's going through this. I hate to see it when people feel like their life isn't anything and that they wish they weren't here and they wish they would die. But all I can say is you have to find hope somewhere. And I encourage everybody to always be nice to others because we never know what they're going through. And the best thing that we can do is to support them and encourage them to never take their life and to be happy for the life that they do have. And they can always find joy and hope in it, even though they feel lost and confused. The second story is, I dislike people that wear masks half more than people who don't wear a mask at all. So if I'm walking per se and I see a group of people, one talking with masks on but only partly and one without mask, I tend to get irritated by the people who are wearing masks. I myself a vigilant mask wearer. I feel like this stems from the fact I understand that there are people in the world that just don't understand the issue of not wearing a mask. But when you do understand the danger, but then just do it half-assed, that's what irks me the most. This is assuming that all people that don't wear a mask are uninformed, and they all mask wearers are fully informed, which of course is not true, as there might be a wide variety of reasons people might or might not do things. Sometimes I just don't even understand my own reasoning, but I'm still irritated. I just wanted to get this out into the world and see what others think of it. I feel the same. To be honest, if you didn't quite understand what the person was saying that people who wear a mask not all the way, the person is more mad at them than the people who are not wearing a mask at all because you're just not wearing it right. You might as well not be wearing a mask at all. And I understand when we're so used to everybody wearing masks, and now when it's just people who aren't wearing masks right and people are not wearing it at all, it kind of makes us feel uncomfortable in certain settings. And since my school has an option to wear it or not, we're always going to feel that type of uncomfort around people. And yes, I understand how the person is saying that they feel more anger towards the people who aren't wearing it all the way, like people who wear it under their nose or just covering up their mouth. I'm just like, what's the purpose in wearing it like that if you're not putting it on all the way? Sometimes, y'all, I even get mad at my boyfriend who does that. I'm like, there's no purpose in you wearing a mask if you don't have your nose covered. Like, that's the most part that you're supposed to keep covered, and you're covering up your mouth as if that's helping anything, and it's not. So I completely understand, but let me know what y'all think. This is the last story, and it says, TikTok is a glorified cyberbullying app. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but I absolutely had to delete TikTok after coming to a realization that it's 100% a glorified cyberbullying app. Every video I come across, you go to the comments and see nothing but negative, mean, offensive comments that have to do with people's weight or body features, rude names, and just plain making fun of people and trying to make people feel bad about themselves. Maybe it's because the app is filled with 95% children under the age of 17 that have become way too comfortable with what they say. All I know is if you are ever caught saying what those people say in the comments, you will be absolutely knocked the H out for it. So I had to delete the app because, to be honest, it actually started taking a toll on my mental health because I started getting really angry or upset seeing those comments. To be honest, TikTok does have its bad side, and I wish TikTok would stop taking down other dumb videos and start taking down these comments that are being posted. Because to be honest, TikTok is supposed to be a good creative app to just set free on, you know? Like, we all like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. So why are you having all these kids having freeway to say all these things? And to be honest, a lot of these kids should be monitored. Like, parents should be monitoring their TikTok because they're saying these things about people. And even though they're kids and hiding behind a profile on a TikTok account, these words can absolutely hurt people. And this person is right. Some people do need to take breaks from TikTok because it does hurt your mental health, to be honest. And I don't even understand like how these kids even have a way to get to this app and to be like this. And how can you just express yourself and be mean to people? Like, what is wrong with you? Also, on another note, just remember to always be kind to everyone and never to be mean. And don't do cyberbullying, y'all. It's not cool. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the story times, but right now I am going to explain to you what my vision board is like, since I didn't explain it throughout the whole video, because I thought it would just be a really short explanation and it wouldn't be that interesting. So I'm going to explain what each one is, which some of them are like explanatory because this is what I want to do before May. Some of the stuff like the beach ones, I want to save enough money for the beach that where I want to go in June, okay, for senior beach week. So that's not something I really want to hit at May, like go to the beach at May, because that's when I graduate, but it's something that I want to save up for before May, okay? So here is two girls. You could say that they're friends from what I looked up. I did this one because I want to hang out with my friends more. I didn't really gain friends until like mostly like this year, my senior year. So I really want to try to hang out with friends since you couldn't do a junior year, and my 9th and 10th grade I really didn't have friends at all. So that's one of the things I want to do. So that's why I got this picture here. The beach one, obviously I said I wanted to save money for the beach. This savings jar is self-explanatory. I want to save some money for the beach and for some other projects I want to achieve this year. I have like a little writing book. That one is basically because I want to do writing and journaling more for this year, and I want to have like almost like a whole journal filled up by May, or at least halfway. So that's something I want to do also. Okay, the car is something that I want to get by April or beginning of May, because I've been saving up so far, and that's what I have been working on. The graduation cap is obviously I want to graduate, which that's obviously going to happen. So I have this cap that says scholarships. I want to get scholarships for the community college that I'm going to, and my mom kind of gave me a deadline for that, which is February, but this month. But I also want to get some more by the end or close to May. So I told you about the community college. I'm going to a community college for 2 years to get my associates, and then I'm gonna get the other ones for my bachelor's. This quote up here says, I will be a better me. Obviously I want to be a better me, self-explanatory. Mainly because I found a lot of things out about myself, and I had like a lot of hard stuff coming at me the beginning of this year, which I feel like some people might can say, oh, this happened to me also, or agree with. So this is something that I want to use to keep me pushing. Then I have a book up here. This book is because I want to read more. I want to read a lot more books before May hits. This is strawberry picking. I love strawberries. It's like my favorite fruit in the world, especially with some sugar on it. It has to have sugar. I'm not gonna eat it. I want to go strawberry picking with my friends, or maybe my boyfriend sometime soon, and that's to save money to go to that. Probably won't be at the end of May, but sometime at the beginning of June, same as the beach trip. And that's about it. So This is my collage of everything. I didn't get to decorate it this time, but maybe in another video you can see me decorating it, putting some more quotes on it. Okay, and yeah, so if you want to gain ideas from this, for if you're a senior also and gain ideas from this, you can. This is just what mines look like. Always try to set up a goal for yourself. It doesn't matter what's the deadline or anything, just set a goal. And I'm glad that you could click on this video. I'm glad you enjoyed the story time. Have fun. Bye.